Hello Army, welcome to my channel, Emperor of the Night. Today we're diving into one of the most requested topic on this channel, and honestly I'm not surprised. This is who is Jungkook off camera? Now, we all know that idols often wear a public persona, especially someone as watched and adored as Jungkook. So it's very understandable that what we think we know about him might actually be a projection of what we are shown on camera. But what happened when we peel back that glamorous, high-energy performance layer? Is he really that cool, rebellious, badass dominant energy he's often known for? Or is he something much warmer, softer, and maybe even goofier than we expected? Let's find out with today's tarot reading. So here are the cards that came up for this reading. The Sun, Ten of Cups, Ten of Coins, Justice, Knight of Coins, and Ten of Wands. 3 tens. Yes, 3 tens in one reading. If that doesn't scream depth, legacy, and emotional maturity, I don't know what does. It's giving, I've been through things, but I carried it well. It's also giving, I will hold your umbrella in the rain while cracking jokes. Let's break each one down real quick before diving into the big picture. Okay, let me explain the energy of each card. First, the Sun. This card is the symbol of pure joy, authenticity, and positivity. When the Sun shows up, it tells us we're dealing with someone who brings light to people's life just by being himself. Yes, even off cam. His smile is on stage. That warmth is real. His hilarious attitude, it's real. Ten of Cups. This is the happily ever after card. Emotional fulfillment, harmony, and close-knit relationships. This says Jungkook is someone who genuinely values connection, especially emotional one. He doesn't do shallow bonds. Ten of Coins. This one is all about family legacy, roots, and material stability. It's not just I love my family energy, it's I'll build something solid for us. Justice. This card says fairness, balance, doing what's right. He sees people equally. He's not someone who judges based on look, status, or levels. And if someone being treated unfairly, he'll feel that deeply and take action into that. Oh, he's gonna make sure that that person will get a fair treatment just like the other. Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race, right? This knight doesn't rush. He works hard, sticks to his commitments, and keeps his promises. Ten of Wands. This is the card of burdens. This doesn't mean he is suffering, though. It means he's someone who takes on responsibilities, often without complaining, just because he cares that much. Now let's get into the interpretation. Off camera, Jungkook is someone cheerful and fair. He wants everyone to be seen equally and refuses to judge others based on the surface impression. You could walk into the room with mismatched socks and an old hoodie, and he would still greet you with a smile and ask if you've eaten. It's honestly hard to believe that he identifies as an introvert in his MBTI. Because the way these cards come together, I'm actually seeing someone with a natural leadership quality and quite sociable. Now, don't get me wrong. I know Julius Caesar is one of the many samples that introvert could be a leader. But still, I mean, Ten of Cups, Ten of Coins, and the Sun, that's a social butterfly. However, this kind of leadership quality that he has is not the kind of leadership that dominates or intimidates others because he demands control. It's not that kind of bossiness. This is the kind of leadership that inspires people. It's like he walks into a room and suddenly, boom, people start smiling. The energy shifts, and the vibe feels 10 times lighter. I said leadership because the formation of the cards indicates that Jungkook is someone who could inspire others to engage in harmony together. It's no one gets left behind kind of vibe. He naturally lifts the room's energy, but in a humble, genuine way. Now, I'm gonna give you an example of how this leadership plays. Imagine that you're in a room full of people where everybody minding their own business. Nobody is care about other, nobody's helping the other, and the atmosphere is kind of meh. It's like the sky is gray and it's about to pouring rain. And then two people start arguing and pull each other's hair. Oh, great! Now it's thunderstorm. But then Jungkook walks in, and suddenly it's sunshine and rainbow. He smiles, greets everyone politely. Doesn't matter what brand you're wearing, what your race or your religion is, or if you are rich or broke. He will treat you like you matter. And just when you're still blinking from the sudden brightness, he throws in a joke or funny face and bam! Now everyone's laughing. Even the two people who were fighting right there, they forget what they're even mad about. And even after he left the room, the lightness of the vibration that he brings, the sunshine and rainbow that he brings into the room lingers there, and it makes people choose happiness, friendship, love, acceptance instead of competition. That's what I meant by leadership by inspiration. He inspires people to be as sunshine and rainbow as he is. He doesn't lead with fear or ego. As we see, he doesn't mean to boss around, hey, you should be sunshine and rainbow. But he leads by making people feel how good it is to be in that high vibration. He doesn't lead with fear or ego. He leads with joy, kindness, and realness. He's also incredibly responsible. 10 of Wands and Knight of Pentacles together? Wow! He's the kind of person who will carry everyone's bags just to make sure nobody else struggles. Or at least nobody else struggles alone. Yeah. He works hard and passions. He never seeks credit for the weight that he bears. He just does it silently, steadily, because that's just who he is. And let's not forget that he is funny, hilarious. The Sun card's energy, that's not just light, it's also playful. He loves to crack jokes, light up the room, and make others feel seen. You feel safe with someone like that. Be honest, you gotta feel safe. But not only safe, but also lifted. So, who is Jungkook off camera? He is the quiet warrior who carries burden without making a show of it. And he is also the sunshine in a room full of storm clouds. He is cheerful, fair, emotionally intelligent, deeply grounded, and just the kind of person you'd be lucky to have in your life. Now, if you feel warm inside during this reading, it's because that's Jungkook off-cam energy. Let me know in the comment section what you think, Army. Was this the Jungkook that you imagined? Or did something surprise you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if this reading makes your heart smile. And I'll see you next time in Emperor of the Night channel, where we talk about BTS with tarot as reference. Annyeong, Army!